Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
And granted, with women's boxing, I know with her, she hasn't fought really anybody that good. But that doesn't really matter because women's boxing, you could fight a bunch of tomato cans, but if it's still hard to get the knockout. A lot of top female fighters, despite how much better they might be than their opponent, they struggle to get knockouts or stoppage victories. Like look at Clarissa Shields, a tremendous fighter in terms of skills, better than anybody in a weight class, but she has yet in her 4, 5, or 6, however many fights she has, she's been yet to score a knockdown in the professional ranks. So the fact that we have Alycia Baumgardner, regardless of opposition, coming in, knocking out and stopping 4 opponents in a row, that's definitely a star in women's boxing. But if there was a dark horse that most people really aren't talking about right now, that I feel will be and has the makings to be a star in women's boxing, and one of the most exciting fighters in women's boxing, it'd be this girl right here. I think she has a lot of good ingredients to make a good fighter and a good talent in and out the ring. So that's my take on Alycia Baumgardner.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, y'all gonna have to excuse me about my voice. Sounds kind of funny. I kind of lost it during the card. So much to dissect from that matchroom card, but man, I'll start with the women's fight because this is the fight that made me tune into the card in the first place because I was very excited about this card. As you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I tried to tell you in 2018 that Alycia Baumgardner could punch. I tried to tell you guys in 2018 that Alycia Baumgardner was the dark horse of this division, and I tried to tell you on 2018 that Alycia Baumgardner has a lot of ingredients that can make her, a special fighter. And this fight with Terri Harper, she proved it. Terri Harper, very hyped up fighter, matchroom, good fighter herself. Been in there with some good names, Eva Wallstrom, Vivian Obanoff, girls like that, beat them. And literally, like, Alycia Baumgardner in this fight, there was nothing more she could have did better in this fight than how she fought. She fought such a beautiful fight, from round one. She started off with that real slick American style, that jabbing from the waist, bang bang, step, bang, just beautiful sharp jab from the waist, the up jab. She showed the ability to throw that jab coming forward, going backwards. She mixed in the right hand, sometimes a straight right hand, sometimes a looping right hand, but she threw a steady diet of jabs and mixed it with the right hand, and she was setting up Terri Harper for okie doke. And it was apparent, like from the first 2 rounds, it was apparent that Alycia Baumgardner, although she was looked at to be in this fight the underdog because most people didn't know who she was, aren't up in the boxing. A lot of people thought that she was the underdog in this fight, and a lot of people weren't even giving her a chance for some reason, which I thought was crazy. But there was a clear-cut gap in power, speed, and athleticism immediately in the first 2 rounds, and it was just truly a star-making performance of the highest order. Alycia Baumgardner got Terri Harper out of there in round 4 with one of the best. Probably, I'm not gonna lie, this might be the best as far as like competitive women's boxing, because I know Sneesa Estrada had that knockout with the one girl in like 7 seconds, but that was a cherry pick. Like she was supposed to do that. This was looked at to be a competitive fight, and a lot of people, boxing experts, didn't give Alycia Baumgardner a chance. And so as far as competitive female fights go, apart from like Ann Wolfe, because I didn't watch Ann Wolfe, that's before my time. Since I've been covering boxing on YouTube, that is the best knockout I've ever seen in women's boxing in a competitive fight. Because I don't count Sneesa Estrada, because I said that's such a big gap in class and skill that she don't even count that. Damn near, she don't even like celebrate that win. So Terri Harper was trying to like crowd her and hit her and hurt her and she kept trying to press the action and make it an ugly fight. And Alycia Baumgardner just proved herself to be too quick, too fast, too slick, and too good for Terri Harper. Alycia Baumgardner hit her with one of the most beautifully timed straight right hands I've seen in a long time. I mean, she didn't just knock her out. She knocked her out standing up. I mean, she hit her with the right hand, bang, stopped her right in her tracks. And thank God for the ref, because if the referee didn't go run and get between Alycia Baumgardner and Terri Harper, Alycia Baumgardner was about to launch a left hook from hell and probably retire Terri Harper. So Terri Harper, thanks to the ref, got to fight another day. But man, a star-making performance to the highest order. I'm so happy for Alycia, because I know she's had a tough journey to get to this point. You know, hasn't really gotten the platform until today. And, you know, I made that video about it 3 years ago, but she's finally at that platform now. And she deserves it, man. She's a hell of a fighter. And now she's announced herself as a player, not just at 130, but, you know, also for big fights at 135. You know, maybe if she can get past Terri Harper, maybe we're looking at her fighting with Kayla Mayer. Maybe we're looking at her fighting Hugh Choi or Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano. She's there. She's a name now. You can't ignore her. She's a world champion. And no matter what anybody says or what anybody thinks, for the rest of her life, Alycia Baumgardner will be a world champion. And God bless her, man. What a performance. You know, what a performance. And she told everybody. She told everybody in the post-fight interview, I want all the smoke. If you want to prove that you're the best at 130, you got to come see me. And she thanked her Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shout out to Alycia Baumgardner, the lovely and equally talented Alycia Baumgardner. You know, definitely. I really enjoyed the fight. For Terri Harper, Terri Harper's a good fighter, but like I knew that this was a fight that Alycia could definitely win, because Terri Harper already got exposed when she fought Natasha Jonas. Natasha Jonas, at an old age with, you know, not the most activity in the world, took her to some deep, a couple of places, and the fight was a draw. This fight here, she was fighting a young, strong, prime, American, hungry Alycia Baumgardner. And you know, once again, the USA goes to England in women's boxing and takes another world title away. You know, Jamie Mitchell did it first. She took away the title from Shannon Corney, and now Alycia Baumgardner did it with Terri Harper. So what a performance. Just happy, joyful, elated. Could happen to a better person. Could happen to a fighter that deserves it more. And I'm looking forward to bigger and better things from her in the future. Hopefully, she's got to take care of this rematch with Terri Harper, which I don't even think Terri Harper deserves a rematch, because she got fucked up from round 1 to round 4. She needs to just like take some time off and rebuild herself, and Alycia should be afforded the opportunity to pursue bigger and better things, in my humble opinion. But that's the news. Alycia Baumgardner, a star is born. She knocks out Terri Harper, becomes WBC super featherweight world champion, and now the world knows who she is. So God bless her. Credit to her. May God protect Terri Harper and get her back to good health. And yeah, like I say in every single one of these videos, you guys let me know what you guys think. And like I say in every one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.